I'm Ethan Rubinson, and I was informed. First of all, I'm thrilled that I finally reached you. I've been trying to reach you for quite some time now. But my name's Ethan Rubinson, and I was informed by your staff at your school that there was some unprofessional customer service which took place on September 15th, 2014.
Not aware of anything.
Okay. Well, the teacher alleged that they were told not to discuss anything related to unprofessional conduct and as a parent, I find that highly inappropriate. So, can you tell me a little bit about what happened there?
I'm not aware of anything. May I ask who's calling?
Well, I thought I stated that already. My name's Ethan Rubinson. Right. And as a parent, I just want to make sure. I want to make sure that my child is not subject to intimidation. And so, who would I would like to know what is the school's policy for filing a parent complaint.
Well, again, do you have a child in our school?
Why would I be calling if I didn't?
Okay, that's fine. I was wondering, who is your child?
Why would you care? I'm calling in general. I don't want to give you my child's information because I don't want my child to be subject to intimidation. If I'm calling with a complaint about unprofessional conduct, it kind of merits the fact that, I wouldn't want my child's identity to be known.
Okay, well, I suppose you could call our superintendent.
Okay, and what is that information, please? Okay, thank you. And as far as misconduct goes, what are the steps that happens if a teacher is involved with misconduct with a student?
Well, there are very clear board policies and procedures. I'm sure you could look them up on the website, or the superintendent could assist you.
Why can't you answer?
Well, as I said, I think the best person to talk to would be our superintendent.
Okay.
And they can help you out with anything that you needed to know.
Actually, you're in charge of your school, are you not?
Yes, I am. However, again, if you have a complaint, you should be calling the superintendent.
Well, I have some questions that I feel like you should be able to answer.
Well, we have very clear policies and procedures which we do follow at the school.
Can you please tell me what those policies and procedures are?
Well, again, we can, if you would like to set up a meeting, we could arrange all of that, and we could go through the policies and procedures.
Can you just go over them with me right now, please?
Well, again, they're very lengthy, and I think it would be best if you wanted to know about the policies and procedures, we could arrange that, or the superintendent could go through them with you.
Without going into them in depth, let's say a child walks up to you and tells you about an incident of misconduct. How are you to react?
Okay, well, again, I have very clear policies and procedures which I follow. If you would like more information, I think it would be best to call my superintendent.
Okay, that's fine. I will do that. Now let me ask you, why are you refusing to answer my question?
I'm not refusing to answer your question, sir. I am trying to answer your questions. We do have clear policies and procedures which we follow.
And what about your personal past incidents of misconduct?
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
Why are you having such difficulty answering the questions? By referring me.
And the spelling of your name?
By referring me to another person. Why can't you answer the questions that happen in your school under your supervision?
Well, I'm not aware of anything, so at this point, you have my superintendent's phone number, which you can call. And again, can I just get the correct spelling of your name?
Again.
Okay, so I'm not clear exactly what you're saying.
I'm saying I have very simple questions which you're failing to answer. I find that very unprofessional. If you're a principal in a school, you should at least be able to answer the question by summing it up shortly. if I were a principal, I would say, it's a very, very long, very lengthy policy. But to sum it up, here is, if a student came to me with a problem, we would investigate it. We would do everything we could to protect this child, not give a stupid answer by saying, oh, let me refer you to somebody else who could possibly help you. This is your jurisdiction. You have the duty to take care and protect these children, and you can't even give me a simple, straight answer.
Absolutely. We have TDSE policies and procedures, which all of my staff follow.
Okay, why couldn't you tell me that to begin with?
I did tell you that we had policies and procedures, which we do follow.
No, you told me you referred me to a different person.
Okay, so Mr. Rubenstein, if you would like, you can call my superintendent, and we can further discuss any issues you might have.
Okay. Do you have anything that you're trying to hide? Is it like are you coercing your teachers and your staff to hide things to protect you?